looking at some of the polls that we saw here in the UK over the weekend, one of them gives him a 75% advantage to Jeremy Hunt's 25% support. Look, it's not over till it's over, but both men will have wanted their campaigning to have peaked in advance of last weekend, because that's when Conservative members received their ballot papers. And I think accepted wisdom goes that when you get those ballots, you post them pretty quickly. So the numbers look like it's Boris Johnson's to lose, but there's still 2 weeks of campaigning to go.
Now, both rivals have been talking tough on a no-deal Brexit, with Jeremy Hunt perhaps seemingly playing catch-up to Boris Johnson. Are there any real differences between the two?
Yeah, I mean, I think the sense is that Jeremy Hunt's sort of been in catch-up on that really kind of hard Brexit commitment from the Boris Johnson commitment. Hunt started from a position which was to say, look, if we need to take a little bit more time to negotiate this beyond the 31st of October, we should, whereas Johnson's been sticking to that hard 31st of October date. Now, the question that's in my mind and many political watchers' minds is actually when either man gets to Downing Street, whether or not, when they see the advice, when they see the difficulty of getting a no-deal Brexit through the British Parliament, through the House of Commons, they might have to pivot. So whether or not they're talking tough in front of the Tory party members, the 160, 170,000 members of that electorate that are choosing who Britain's next Prime Minister is, whether or not they change their stance in August and in September if Europe doesn't budge.
Now, you were an advisor to Kenneth Clarke, veteran pro-European. We've got this group of Tories in the Parliament who were going to do all they can to try to block a no-deal Brexit. But ultimately, isn't it up to the EU? What if the EU just says, that's it, no more extension?
Well, I think the sort of really intriguing thing on this is both what the UK Parliament might do and the sense that they may not let a no deal happen in any case, and indeed what we saw back in the summit back in April when this extension was given in the first place, whether or not actually to prevent any economic damage in Europe or indeed prevent economic damage in the UK, both sides blink. Now, we're going to have a new European Commission. We've already got a new European Parliament. That may change the dynamics in the entire conversation. It may not change anything at all, but we're about to find out.